Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of our very special new game that we decided to start, called the Anime Draft League. If you missed the first episode, it was a hard-fought battle between our good friend Ollie down here and an equally good friend Juan. I won't spoil any results, but if you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. It was pretty fun. However, today we're doing a little something special. If you haven't noticed by the background today, or by the title of the video, today is going to be a husband versus wife Naruto special. As you can see below me, every character on the board today is from the Naruto universe. We are treating them all as they are shown, as if they're at their maximum power that is shown in the Naruto Shippuden universe, with the exception of the reanimated characters. They don't have unlimited chakra. So, like, you don't have to, like, Minato and the first Hokage don't have the ability to just never run out of chakra, because that's a little unfair. And we're not using Ten Tails Madara, because Ten Tails Madara kind of... he defeated Sage of Six Paths, Naruto, and Sasuke at the same time, so it's kind of unfair tier-wise. Yeah, so he is still at his base form, Madara, which is still pretty good. This is Dual Mangekyo Sharingan Kakashi, so the Kakashi that fought alongside Naruto and Sasuke against Kaguya towards the end. And then, of course, you can see the rest of the list. So both of these people are fantastic fans and understand very much about Naruto. So this is going to be a knockdown, drag-out fight, and hopefully no one sleeps on the couch afterwards. With that being said, I believe we figured out, we rolled for the first pick. And the first pick of this draft is going to go to Olivia. Now, I will say, normally we do the second pick gets to pick the battleground, because usually the different animes can interact with interesting battlegrounds and ways to give you an advantage. However, since everyone here is on the same show, that wouldn't be necessarily as effective, I don't think. So what we're going to do instead is that the second and third pick from Brennan will go back to back. So that way both players have roughly the same, chance of getting powerful people. With that being said, whenever you are ready, Miss Olivia, make your first pick. You have 15 Bidoofs.
All right, I think in the grand spirit of the game, I think I'm gonna just go with Naruto right off the bat. Big boy, number one, right up there, number 5. I feel like our energies match.
All right. Going for the main character logic. I don't have any issue with that. It's 5 Bidoofs, and you now have Naruto on your squad. Brennan, who will you pick to counter the main character of the series?
I'm gonna have to go Kakashi.
Okay, right out the gate, DMS Kakashi, and what's your reasoning for that?
Honestly, it's like student and teacher kind of thing. For me personally, but I do believe Kakashi could take Naruto in that regard.
Okay, interesting.
That's cool, man.
For the fun of it, really.
Yeah, hey, this is what this is all about. Just fun, just creating some interesting matchups that we get to kind of play through as best we can at the end. Okay, Olivia, your turn to pick your second pick. Now remember, after this, he will get 2 picks in a row, so keep that in mind.
Shikamaru.
Okay. And any reasoning behind that pick?
What is it? I think he had a line one time in this series where he was like, something like, your god can't help you now. I am your god. Something along those lines. That shadow jutsu. I mean, I think it's gonna be a real game changer.
Okay.
And also, he's the only one, not the only one, but he's one of the tried and true Naruto's besties, and you know me, I'm all about heart.
Long friendship.
Power friendship. It is a shonen. That makes sense. Okay. So you are going with Shikamaru. Okay. That's not how you spell it, but good enough. All right. With that, second and third picks are going to be yours. You have 10 Bidoofs left.
Ooh. So I'm going to spend one on Zabuza.
Oh, okay.
Demon of the Mist.
Demon of the Mist. Solid pick.
Who else? Let's see. For the fun of it, Let's go with Jiraiya.
And one of the legendary Sanin. Okay. So we got Jiraiya and Zabuza of the Mist. That also means that you've got 6 Bidoofs left, I believe, if my math serves. I could be wrong. We'll double check that in between turns.
Gotcha.
But yeah. And then, okay, with that, with a total of, let's see, you still got 8 Bidoofs. What will your next pick be, Olivia?
Because I can't possibly let this one go so strategically. I don't know if it's the best person to pick next, but I love Gaara, and I would have seriously cried myself to sleep if he got Gaara before I did, or to spite me. That would have been my 13th reason. Okay.
I mean, that's maybe a little too dark, but I appreciate the sentiment.
I love him so much.
I can see that. Okay, everyone, if anyone wants to know what kind of present to get her for Christmas, it's just anything Gaara, it seems.
Bless.
There you go. Go wrong.
All right. That was... Sorry. You got me.
I'm sorry.
Gaara of the Funk has been selected. We got six Bidoofs left. Mr. Brennan, how are you going to counter the team that is currently Naruto, Shikamaru, and Gaara?
Is that Guy Sensei in like top form?
Yes, that is him using the 8
Yes.
gates.
Yes.
I didn't know that was him. Damn it.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
man.
yeah,
I had my own the moment I saw him.
I didn't recognize him in that form.
Okay, so that is 4 of your Bidoofs gone, but you got Might Guy.
Yep. Nice.
8 gates, Might Guy. All right. I believe, let's see, how many do you have left on your Bidoofs? You just spent 2, so I think you have 6 left, right?
I do have 6 left.
Okay. So a lot of power on the board.
Damn.
A lot of intelligence, a lot of technique, a lot of healing, a lot of crowd control. But how are you going to try to handle the team that is currently Dual Mangekyo Sharingan Kakashi, Zabuza, and Jiraiya, as well as 8 gates Might Guy?
I think I'm just gonna have to ooh.
Tough one.
I didn't want to choose this person, but I think we're gonna have to go with Orochimaru.
Okay. The power of friendship is thrown out the window for the power of power here. Okay.
You know, we'll get back to friendship. Don't worry. We've just taken a mild detour.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
That is 3 of your... how many did you have before? I'm sorry. I've already forgotten.
6.
6. Okay, so you have 3 left.
I have
And then I
3
believe
left.
you have, what, 2?
2? Yep.
Okay. This could be either your last or second to last pick. Make sure you make it count.
I have faith. I'm gonna choose Tsunade.
Okay. Going with the 5th Hokage.
Man.
And that rounds
There's so many
out
good
your
picks
team.
left too.
Mm-hmm. So, the final team that Brennan has is Dual Mangekyo Sharingan version of Kakashi, Zabuza Momochi, Jiraiya, and Might Guy of the 8 gates, and Tsunade coming in clutch at the end. So that's a formidable team, I will not lie. However, you have Naruto, Shikamaru, Gaara of the Funk, and Orochimaru. If you don't know what Gaara of the Funk is, you haven't watched the Bridge series, and I don't really want to be your friend at that point if you haven't watched that series.
Oh man.
Alright. So, with your 3 remaining Bidoofs, how do you plan on counteracting the team that you're facing down now?
Ooh. Let's goodness gracious. I feel like there's some good folk on here. And I just don't remember what exactly they do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
It's a tough decision.
It is.
I feel like losing a battle against your spouse might actually hurt worse than if you were to win or lose a battle against someone that you didn't know. So, I would imagine, I don't want to put this out there in the world if it isn't already there, but I imagine the competition level is a bit higher when someone that you see every day.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, so many good choices.
I know. Okay, fine. Then you know what? I'm gonna go with Sakura,
Okay.
Okay, kid gloves are off. Okay.
Sakura.
and that gives me
1 point. One Bidoof left.
one Bidoof left, and I think I might have to go with is that Yamato at the bottom?
That is Yamato.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with Yamato.
Okay. And with that, the teams have been selected.
Okay.
I am actually going to do use the magic of filmmaking to pause for a second while I consider the outcome of this battle, because with Naruto it's very close because everyone's in the same universe, so I have to really think about what they've done in the show versus each other and versus other people with similar powers. So I will consider the outcome here, but before I do that, I want each of you, now that you have your teams, we'll start with Brennan because you got to go second in the pick. Explain to me, like either in a one-on-one basis or as a team, how do you suspect that the battle will go, and how will your team beat her team?
Ooh, let's see. Either one-on-one or one-on-one or
Also,
together,
keep in mind that when you're giving me these descriptions, if you have a strategy in mind for them to if you don't mention the strategy, I can't take it into account whenever I do the final verdict. So, just bear that in mind.
I mean, overall, what I think it's probably really gonna happen. I mean, you have Kakashi, you have Zabuza, and you have Might Guy with the 8 gates. So that's basically damage control right there. And I mean, like that's constant. And that's like just like constant pure power, and like there is no stopping. I mean, I know like Guy Sensei has like his limits at that point, but I'm still thinking Kakashi and Zabuza could really like push forward. And then I would say definitely with Jiraiya and Tsunade, they would basically hold the background and provide any necessary chakra they need or any type of like second aid. I mean, not that they're not powerful on their own, but I believe Jiraiya and Tsunade working together is like, it's beautiful. They'd be able to hold back. They'd be able to hold back the other team from really, I wouldn't say escaping, but like making any ground. Let's see. Zabuza specifically not doing a whole lot. But to me, Zabuza's more of an illusionist for me, and there's a lot of misdirection that can be used. Same with Kakashi too. So there are lots of chances for missed attacks and misused chakra. I mean, a better way to wheel your opponent down by misdirecting and making them overuse the chakra. Let's see what else. And I mean with Tsunade, I mean like, who doesn't love a great healer who also can throw hands?
Okay, solid plan. If that's all of the strategy that you have that you would instruct your team to use, then we will 100% take that into account. And in the meantime, Olivia, your turn.
Can I feel so bad. I can't do it. I love him too much. My dearest, in your strategy, I love you, and you know, if this causes me to lose, that's my fault. But I can't, in good faith, I can't beat you and you not have all the same tools that I have. So, you know, you can have certain people specifically attack certain folks that I have.
Yeah, I know.
You don't want to do that. You just want to give generalized.
It's not generalized. It's basically crowd control for me.
No, fair. Absolutely.
Who's in your team again?
I'm not telling you that. That is right there for you to figure out.
Yeah, I have posted.
I just wanted you to tell me. It's all good though.
And it's right there in the messages. You know?
It's not even just that, but like, let's see. I definitely throw. Where's his face? Where's the boy? Where's the snake man? There he is. I definitely throw Might Guy at Orochimaru, keeping him busy. The less time he has to think, the less time he has to speak, better. I throw, where are you? Tsunade at Gaara.
Okay.
Let's see. Ooh, for Yamato. You know what? Let's throw Kakashi at Yamato.
Okay.
And let's see, where are you? Where's the boy? Where's the man? Tsunade. And you have Shikamaru, don't you? Why not? I'll throw Tsunade at Shikamaru.
Okay. Are you leaving Naruto out without anybody specifically? Are you wanting to get
No,
like, the best of
I'm
the team?
thinking.
Okay.
But honestly, I also want to throw my guy Kakashi at Naruto as well. To kind of keep the two busy.
You got
Okay.
Kakashi.
Hey.
And I think that's where I'm going to leave it.
Okay. Sounds cool.
So, I don't know. Go for it.
So, just so I'm clear on your strategy here, you would have Might Guy and Kakashi go after Naruto first, and then
Yes.
you would have Shikamaru being attacked by who? Anybody? It's okay to leave some people unaccounted for if you don't think
I
they're a
had,
major
basically
threat.
what I was going for is, who did I have for Shikamaru? But did I say Jiraiya, didn't I?
Okay, yeah. So Jiraiya versus Shikamaru, and then I know you said Tsunade versus Gaara. Okay, sounds cool to me. Yep. All right. Whenever you're ready, Olivia, it's your turn.
Okay, and good. Now I can put up my best fight. All right, so almost forgot I had that one. So immediately, I believe I'm gonna have Yamato and Gaara do some major like barrier defense.
Okay.
Like, we don't want these folks, if we can help it, we don't want them getting in too close, you know. And particularly who we don't want getting in too close are we don't want Guy Guy, Tsunade, and Kakashi to get in close, so they're gonna try their best to really
Okay. So like
those guys-
2v3, but with barriers, so it could
Yes.
work. I can see it.
Yeah. And then on that second kind of, not second. And then Sakura immediately. We're going for Zabuza. We're gonna demolish Sharktooth. Orochimaru. We're gonna have taking care of Jiraiya.
Ooh.
Gonna have him facing off there, right? I don't know how long that battle's gonna take, but you know what? That's okay. And then Shikamaru and Naruto. That's my I don't want to say insta kill, but that's my combo team. Anyone who manages to get through that heckin' my barrier defense with Gaara and Yamato, we're gonna have Shikamaru with a Kage Jutsu in there, controlling as many folk as he possibly can, you know. And then obviously Naruto, we're just gonna go down the line. We're just as the foes continue to break through. Actually, take it back. His order of importance is Jiraiya, Kakashi, Guy, Tsunade, and then Zabuza if for some reason Sakura can't take care of that. And sorry, this strategy is long. I've thought about this. Now that I know how to play the game, it's over. Sakura, I don't think it's gonna take too long to fight up with Zabuza. So then I'm gonna have her go on over along with Yamamoto and Gaara's barrier defense. Going after Tsunade and taking her out. And then did I? Hold on. Orochimaru. Did I mention him yet?
Not yet.
No, take it back. I want Orochimaru and Jiraiya.
Yeah, you said that.
Oh, yeah.
I did?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
Mhm.
okay. Orochimaru and Jiraiya. Okay, cool. And if Orochimaru does come out through that,
Mhm.
I want him to go after Guy.
Naturally.
Yeah.
All right.
And then Sakura is just like, she's there adding some extra punches and healing wherever she can.
She's her in between.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
she's my
Sounds
in-between.
cool. I will.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've been taking into account what you guys have said. I'm going to now pause the recording with using the power of editing, and then I will come back in just a second with the results from the final battle. And we're back. Okay, so I have crunched some numbers. I've done some quick research. We chatted about all of the characters that no one picked, and now we are ready to put this argument to rest. Which of these teams that was only made minutes ago is going to beat the team that was only made minutes ago? It's a lifelong argument that is being answered for the first time right now.
See?
So, the battle begins with a blitz from Brennan's team as Kakashi, Zabuza, and Might Guy begin moving faster than the average human I could see towards their intended targets. However, they are immediately met with a wall of sand and a wall of wood, which is just a wooden wall, but still. Which this does slow them down to a point because Kakashi cannot use Kamui unless he can see the target. So having that loss of vision does slow him down for a while. Gaara and Yamato work feverishly to get by their team as much time as possible for Orochimaru and Shikamaru. That's their names rhyme. To formulate a plot and the best counterattack possible. Tsunade goes into her unkillable mode. Jiraiya activates his sage mode as best he can, his imperfect sage mode. You see Ma and Pa Toad on his shoulder. The two of them start planning to summon big creatures whenever they summon Gamabunta, which the size of Gamabunta actually puts them over the wall, which allows his allies to jump off of Gamabunta, and the battle officially begins. Gaara continues to do his best to protect the people with his lightning fast sand protection techniques. However, Tsunade could be argued strong enough to break through his sand, and so she actually takes the fight surprisingly to Gaara, keeping him on the defensive to the point where he can't use his sand to protect his allies for a short time. Orochimaru and Jiraiya square off, and the two of them, Orochimaru summoning his giant snake, who I will not try to remember the name of because I don't want to offend anyone. I do know his name, but it's escaped me. But yeah, Gamabunta versus giant evil snake boy. Nope, I'm not going to try. I'm not going to let myself try. The two of them fight, and as what is often the case, Orochimaru does have the advantage in this one-on-one fight because he's just naturally more talented and able to be more despicable than what Jiraiya is. Even though Jiraiya has Sage Mode on his side, we don't know that Orochimaru doesn't, and in fact, when Kabuto took his cells, he was able to use a Snake Sage Mode ability, so it's a good chance that he does. We never actually talked about that, so he doesn't use it in this battle, but that could have possibly been a thing that he could have used. However, Sage Mode Jiraiya versus regular full power Orochimaru is still a very long fight that will not have a victor for a while. In the meantime, Naruto, being the warhead that he is, has decided to rush forward and just look for the first opponent to take out. And the first person he sees is an old friend of his from the Mist Village, known as Zabuza. And as he rushes towards Zabuza, suddenly he's in a different dimension. As Kakashi has now gone past the sand wall and gone past the wood wall and has transported Naruto to a place that he cannot escape from. He has no way of escaping from this dimension because he has no way of traveling through the dimensions, and that is where Naruto will stay for the rest of this fight, as Kakashi has safely, being his student, taken care of Naruto. However, that does not mean that they're out of the woods yet, and Kakashi is about to find that out as he sees that he's fallen into a kind of trap from Shikamaru. As much as Kakashi is intelligent, and as much as he is always thinking of the next strategy, Shikamaru knew that that was going to be what they were going to do. And so he set up several traps, several bombs that are meant to block Kakashi's vision. And by the time Kakashi lands from falling off of, as he jumped off of Kamabunta's back, he is standing in the center of a large shadow that is possessing him. And as the shadow strangle technique begins to work its way up his throat, we are going to now transfer over, and we're going to see Sakura, who is doing her very best to hold off Might Guy. Now, Might Guy at this point is in the 8 gates mode, so it is not going to take very long for him to defeat Sakura. However, Sakura also has the infinite health ability, so the more that he damages her, the more she heals. She can't hurt him, but she's only trying to hope to outlast him, as the Might Guy 8 gates does have a time limit, and if after a while his body does become, it's not very long at all, does become dead, which is not usually a good strategy if you're trying to win. So Sakura is doing her best to handle that. Meanwhile, Kakashi is go back to Kakashi, who is currently about to be strangled, and he ends up using his Susanoo, which is the large chakra creature surrounds him, severing the bond of the shadow. And as he is about to go and do his best to strike Shikamaru, who is still hiding and doesn't actually know where he is, despite all of his eye jutsus because of all the shadows and all of the smoke bombs that were around him. As this battle is taking place very quickly, Tsunade rushes forward, and seeing the large threat that is the Susanoo, goes to punch it just as she punched Madara's Susanoo and broke the Susanoo partially. However, as she goes to do this, she is also transported to a different dimension, as there is really no answer for the Kamui on this other team. And one by one, as Might Guy succumbs to the playing out of his injuries from the 8 gates, Tsunade steps in and helps against Sakura, being the one who trained her. They are very evenly matched, but at this point, Zabuza has been defeated by Yamato, who has been doing his best to hold off the Demon of the Mist, and he does so by using wood-style wood release to trap him and take him out of the battle. However, in the end, there just is no answer for Kakashi in this fight, and as soon as the other team gets an advantage, Kakashi just sends someone on that team to a different dimension using Kamui. At which time, if it is a battle to the death, the party can just go back and 1v every one of them in that dimension that they're sent to. So, unfortunately, this battle was decided the minute that Kakashi was selected for his team, and there was no one on the other team that could counter the Kamui. So, it is with great reluctance that I say the winner of this battle is Brennan.
Lucky pick, lucky pick, lucky pick.
Now, with that, this is just an exhibition, so the actual combat and all of that stuff, nothing will carry over. So this is like, there are no records that are being made here. It's just for us to show the viewers what we're trying to do here. If there is anyone that is watching this video that would like to be a part of one of these battles, all you have to do is comment on this video. I will see it, because at the moment we're super unknown, so I'll see every comment, and I will contact you, and we will work something out to get you in as part of this league. Ideally, we'll have between 8 to 16 people in the league that are full-time players, nice. And we'll do 2 of these a week for every week for each month, until we can work out a system with playoffs and a trophy at the end and all these really cool things. But I also want to give special thanks to Shonen Showdown, by the way. Watching his videos on YouTube has inspired me to even start this league in the first place. He's a great guy who has great insight on anime. Maybe he tends to skew a little too much towards One Piece for my personal liking, but I do love the man's his mind and his ability and just his overall work ethic. He's been out grinding for a long time and has gotten very successful. So watching him has inspired me to try to do this thing myself and see what we can do. So. Thank you. Also, he's been a great mentor and just on the side as well. So thank you for chatting with me, Showdown. And thank the married couple of Brennan and Olivia, 2 of my good friends for coming in and helping display what we're trying to achieve here. Hopefully, they'll be members of this league for many years to come if it's successful. We might eventually be seeing a preview of a playoff game somewhere down the line if we ever get to that stage. But for those of us here at Heroes in Theory, and especially at the Anime Draft League, I want to say thank you very much. We love you. Be the best version of yourself that you can be, and always be genuine. Bye.
Bye.